early trends from Jammu and Kashmir. But before that, we are joined in the studio by Deputy Editor of the Indian Express, Liz Mathew. Liz, a little bit of overview. Currently in Kashmir, CPIM's M.Y. Tarigami is leading from Kulgaon. And similarly, Mehbooba Mufti's daughter Iltija is trailing. And apart from that, BJP is leading in Banihal, Congress is leading in Anantnag. And Congress Party's Vinesh Phogat is leading from Jalana in Haryana. Liz?
I think it's still early trends because, it's like the counting happens, round by round. So, as we have seen in the initial rounds, in Haryana, Congress was much ahead of the BJP. Almost it was like double, like 24-48. Like then, in the next round, it looks like the BJP is, closing the gap in Haryana. I think still there are many more rounds to go. So it's too early to call the election. Because in Jammu and Kashmir also it's like it's again changing. Initially the gap was smaller, but the gap is getting wider. So that's why I said, when you count each round, it depends on the area where you are counting the votes from. So in some areas or in some blocks, the BJP is ahead, or its BJPs could be bastions, so then obviously it will show. The same way with the Congress. If NC and Congress or the BJP is very strong in particular region, when that area counts it, so obviously it will have to, maybe in half an hour or even 45 minutes, the trends will be clearer. But as of now, it looks like Congress is ahead. It looks like, in the sense, although it is now showing that BJP has widened, but like I said, the trend was, like I had already mentioned, BJP is not out of race. Doesn't mean that BJP might win. But in Jammu and Kashmir, it is very interesting. This the trend which is now showing the 25. It is mostly from Jammu, and more for me, more amused is what is the others means. Watcher, because the others are. I'm not saying it will not change. It might change also.
Yeah.
But others were expected to fetch more, especially from the Kashmir Valley, so that the BJP get some kind of support. As of now, BJP, even if its its former ally PDP and others join, even then the Congress is ahead of Congress. NC is shown ahead of the BJP, and it's maybe possible. PDP had specifically said it will not, but in the BJP, no one is ruling out completely ruling out a chance of going or joining hands PDP and BJP in case if they are in a position to come together. But again, still, like I said, it is still unclear. Still, it's very premature to call to say anything about these results. This as of now, Jammu and Kashmir is going as expected, except the others, because BJP also expected the others to do better, so that they have a chance. What they can gain only from the Jammu region, and they thought the others would fetch some seat in the valley, so that they can put together and be the kingmaker. As of now, it doesn't even look like the kingmaker. If the our trend shows it is 23 and Congress NC is 50. So PDP is showing 14, PDP is making. Obviously this round which is getting counted is maybe from the areas where PDP has its strongholds. And others have, the only thing which actually the trend retains since the beginning is the others.
I know.
They were like 1 to 3, 3 to 4. I don't think it has gone beyond 5 so far, even for 30 minutes or even 2 minutes. I think it's the only thing which is static in is this others in Jammu and Kashmir. and also the other in others in what do you call it? Haryana is also. This also shows that the elections in these two states are kind of bipolar, like, you know, in the sense
BJP is actually leading right now in Haryana.
that I saw that, you know, that, like I said, no, it is the rounds, you know. It's I'm not saying that BJP will not make it, but I'm saying we can't reach a conclusion yet, because it is still early to call the election. And even for Jammu and Kashmir, it is slightly early, because they have a lot of remote areas, and, you know, so we have to wait to see, to get a clear picture in Jammu and Kashmir. But just that the trend, the way the trend, the Congress NC had retained its supremacy since the beginning. Not
Correct.
even for a small gap, they haven't actually lost, or they haven't gone behind the BJP. Whereas in Haryana, the Congress was showing like surging ahead. Now it is slowed down. So let's see.
But I want to ask you, in Haryana, because you have written extensively on it, why is Haryana important to BJP in more ways than one?
Yeah, Haryana is important. One is the impact it will create on the BJP's politics for the coming days, because as we know, the party is preparing for Maharashtra and Jharkhand. And Maharashtra BJP is not doing so good so far. But if a victory happens in Haryana, that will be a major boost for BJP in Maharashtra, and that will help BJP to even win Maharashtra, because BJP has a base vote in Maharashtra, whereas the Haryana base vote is not as good as Maharashtra. So that's one. Second, the message to the leadership. The Modi, although Prime Minister Modi was not a factor in this election in Haryana, of course, if a victory would make Modi a factor again, you know. So then the Modi factor will come back to BJP, and that will embolden Prime Minister Modi, who's been, which, you know, the political observers say, which we also see, has been leading leading the government and taking the decision as if nothing has happened, despite its loss or setback in the Lok Sabha election. It failed to get majority, right, despite the hike. But the Prime Minister Modi has been taking all decisions as if nothing has happened. He has shown the signs of the, you know, continuity. That a victory in either of this place will definitely embolden more than Jammu and Kashmir, Haryana. That is the second message. Third, you know, for BJP, this in the government, this Haryana is crucial, because as we have seen in the farmers' struggle, because there was a BJP government in Haryana, they could stop the farmers, the agitating farmers from entering Delhi, which would have created another kind of a narrative, basically the perception against the BJP government. So that is UP and Haryana, the BJP governments could stop the protesting farmers from entering. So they just confined to the border areas. That's one. Second, you know, in Haryana, Haryana is a state where it's a growing industrial state, and because Gurgaon is one of the big, Mumbai, Bangalore and Hyderabad, it's a coming up city, and it has not just real estate, the investment and other, it has lots of revenue it produces. So, you know, when the BJP has already lost Hyderabad to TDP is calling the shot there. Bangalore is again its Congress, and Bombay is now with the BJP, but it's like in the election it is going to face. So, right. You know, this is, and the metros, if you look at, you know, Gurgaon is like, it's like Delhi, and Delhi is also not BJP. So BJP would have lost another coming up, the upcoming or investment friendly, not but they have a lot of investment and prospects for investment.
Right.
It would have been really a bad message for BJP. So it would be if they loses it. So BJP at any cost didn't want to lose Haryana mainly because of economy point of view, because of Gurgaon.
Right.
I mean Gurugram.
Gurugram.
So like I said, Modi and Shah will. We know that there is issues between its ideological parent RSS after the election and in the process of election. So that and that also kind of will be settled down if
Right.
the party wins either of the state, especially Haryana.